Alright, welcome back everyone to episode 3 of Let's Play Cold Waters. I had to reload the game and go back into the autosave, and at least it actually put me on the world map for a moment, a strategic map, and so when when the game unpaused, I wasn't doing anything. So we ran into, I assume, it might not even be the exact same fleet contact or surface or submarine contact that we ran into before, but the way we've run into it has changed. We're now only going 5... Basically, this is if you are caught on the world map, the strategic map, without moving, this is what will happen. 50 feet, 5 knots. Periscope depth, essentially. So our heading is 104, which is a good deal away from bearing 19, which is where we've first gotten our contact. So I think what we'll do is all hands man battle stations, and we'll just see what we're in for here. Alright. So that's it. One other thing I want to mention about the music. I'm trying to increase the music like slowly. I've been trying to do little recordings and see if I can get the sound to be any more noticeable, but it is extremely quiet. I'm not exactly sure how to compensate for that. So anyway, here we go. Probably the first thing we're going to do is rig for ultra quiet. We've now done this. Do we actually have... Okay, so this is some kind of... Okay, we have contact number 4 has just entered. I didn't actually equip myself according to how I might think that... Okay, wow. What the heck? We got 5 contacts immediately. What are the conditions here? It's actually really noisy, too. What the heck? Alright, Sierra 6. We're up to Sierra 6. Alright, well, if Sierra 1's the closest one, let's just get into this right away. 6, if this is a submarine fleet, I'll eat my shorts. So let's just go right to the ships. And see if we can, get a match. A Sovemenny. Okay. It's not the best thing for us to run into. Next thing we have... Let's look for this one. Okay, good, that's nice that she's a little... An Guema, which is some kind of transport. Excuse me? Not sure exactly what. Interesting. Okay, let's see what S2 is then. Wow, and she's apparently pretty far away. So far, by the way, is this S1 contacting us? No. Good. Very good. Fantastic, in fact. But actives, things are going active, which is not fantastic. I haven't identified everyone yet. Please, give me a moment here. Okay, we're into the submarine, so let's go backwards until we find something which matches this. No, yes. An alligator LST. Okay, this is actually what we had as our mission, right? I don't know how we'll get to our mission. I don't know how we can, I actually have never tried to look at my mission in... You know what, we gotta dive. I don't want to be at periscope depth. I want to get below the layer. I assume there is a layer. Moderate duct, moderate layer, 226. So let's make our depth like 250, and we can continue seeing what's around us at that point. But while we're at it, now that... Oh my gosh, Sierra 8! What the hell are you doing to me, game? Okay, we'll just try to identify this one then. Okay, that's a cash-in. S5. What do you have here? Nope. We're in the submarines again. Come on, give me quick. There it is. Another alligator. Okay. Actually, that one looks off. I don't know about that being an alligator. It looks like this one's a little bit left of that one. But okay, whatever. We don't have time to... Hopefully that's just not a warship, and I'm presuming it's not. What is this one? This one looks like a... What the hell? This also looks like an alligator. Alright, I'm just going to do those. We're still under S6. I guess we've lost contact because we're below the layer. Okay, that's good at least. We want to be below the layer. Very noisy. Unfortunately, this is going to make passive sensors worse, which means that our ship, which is better at passive kind of things, is not going to be in as good of shape. S4, what do we have here? Okay, let's go back. It could be a submarine. I mean, one of these could be a submarine. Sierra 8. I can't believe we have 8 contacts. What the heck? Okay, this is a Canaan as well. Alright, well, I think the clear decision for us, and S7 has given us some active ping, so we don't... I mean, I'm expecting that S7 is something not what we want as well. So what are we going to do here? I think what we're going to do is... Oh, that is really close. And that's an 87% solution. Okay, so we're going to have to start launching a bunch of torpedoes. We are getting pinged. I think it might even be a good time for us to use a Moss. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use a Moss. We're going to come full left rudder, make our heading something like 330 or so, which is kind of parallel course. I don't know if that's the best idea. I've seen Jive Turkey has talked about their submarine doctrine being you want to run opposite, parallel but opposite directions. So you want to basically be moving where they're coming from so that you're escaping them faster, and that makes sense. But I'm going to do something different. We're going to attempt to do... Oh, by the way, a patch has come in, and we've gotten this, which is nice, but... okay, so what we're going to be talking about here, alligator. I'm not worried about the alligators. We have Sierra 7. Do we actually have this contact again? Good, we do. And it looks like it's a Krivik. Just going to identify it as such. We don't know anything about it quite yet. When I can get this Sovemenny, I should say. I just wish I had a better solution on the Sovemenny. Okay, but we're going to launch all our torpedoes first, and then we're going to launch our mobile sub simulator. So, we'll probably lose the wire on a few of these, but also we want to search for all of these above the layer, since they are all surface ships. So, I'm going to guess that the Sovemenny could be closer. Oh, well, actually it's further. And now we have an 86% solution. We are getting a better track on it, though. So let me launch this here. Torpedo tube 1, fire, passive, sensors, run straight, that's all good. Next, we have torpedo 2. It's going to pursue this cannon. I mean, this is obviously dangerous. Let's try to get this contact S4. There she is. We'll put her halfway between. That's where I'm getting more and more comfortable at doing this halfway between business. Let's get torpedo tube 3 out as well. And this one, let's see, what else should we be going after? I don't know where Sierra 8 is, but let's just focus on Sierra 7 and see if we can hone in on this one at all. Now, I guess while we're waiting, let's go ahead and launch this one. And let's launch it right towards Sierra 7. Now, once you launch these, you're supposed to change depth. Since our depth is only 139, I will go ahead and do that. We'll put ourselves below the layer after, not being below the layer for a while. Hopefully we can get a beat on this one, and in the meantime, we're going to start reloading all torpedoes. What I plan to do is... What the heck? I cannot believe we have 8 contacts. This is unreal. So once we get below the layer, I'm going to stop. We can hopefully keep our torpedoes from breaking. I guess we already lost one. This one, which makes sense. It's at a tough angle from us. Okay, so let's stop our descent. We are 226. Yeah, this is perfect. We're in a good spot. So we do have this one still, which I'm happy about, because this one is... pursuing that Sovemenny, and I can make any kind of course corrections. This one, it looks like she's doing the right thing, heading on target towards... What do we have here? This was a... Okay, F2. No. Not the Sovemenny. Was it the cannon? This is the cannon that's about to be torpedoed, I think. Yeah, there's the incoming. Oh, no. Sorry. There's the incoming. And that is our mobile submarine simulator. So we have one that we've given... It's at depth as well. The cool thing is it's at above the layer, so they should be looking for us there. Now I think they've at this point seen us. Why don't we put another spread on? I really wish we'd have Sierra 7, Sierra 8. I'm assuming that these are... What the heck happened here? That must be misinformation. What is this? 61%, 71%, yeah. The cannon, I think this torpedo is locked. It's gone to the surface, so that I guess that's an indication that it has locked on. So we are in good shape there. Still holding on true with torpedo number 1. We haven't launched any others yet. I just wish I could get a bead on where some of these other ships are. In particular, Sierra 7 is the troubling one that we haven't found yet. Because this looks good, right? This looks like we're about to see some kind of evasive maneuvers from them, I'm sure. Or not. No knuckles, no... Do they even know? It is using passive sensors and it's very noisy, so maybe they don't even detect it. I don't think they even detected it. Wow. What a shame. Well, that's terrible operations from the Canaan to be caught totally unawares like that. No kind of defensive measures taken at all. This course change was likely just part of their normal doctrine of submarine avoidance or torpedo avoidance, or, you know, just zigging and zagging on your course is standard operating procedure. Alright, we have a better look at the Alligator. Probably these are speeding up, which is giving us better information now. They're pretty far away. I think I will launch a few torpedoes at them, just because it's less torpedoes we have to launch in the future. I mean, less missiles we have to launch in the future. Just give me, like, 2 launches. This should be above the layer, which I didn't do. But let's get that one back for a moment. We lost 1. So this one above layer, and I think this one's above layer. I think that's what I just did. So we have this one? We do. Oh, okay, so this was actually found... That's probably the Sovemenny. I mean, it's honing in on something, right? I don't think that's any of these, which we appear to have much better solutions on. 95, 95, 95. Yeah, we actually know exactly where these landing ships all are. Our mobile submarine simulator hasn't actually absorbed any kind of incoming yet. At least none that I've seen. Although, we haven't, in fairness, we haven't really been looking. So the one I want now is this one. Supposedly she's going after the Sovemenny right now. It's unknown exactly if that's true, but I think it is. Sovemenny is now reporting a hard turn eastward, and that corresponds with our torpedo's change of direction as well. Noisemaker bearing 2, yep, there she is. We should have it basically a 95% solution, which means there it is. Okay, well, that's one way of finding the ship, only once she's going down. Let's get her so we can see, is she sinking? She is. Nasty little craft, this Sovemenny. So 2 down, 2 to go, and then we can start launching our missiles, our harpoons, at the rest. And that is the interesting thing. We could actually just launch at the Kribbek and the Cashin with our harpoons. I'm going to go ahead and load 1 up, although it's best to do 2. How many do we have? We have 8 total. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, let's... How many torpedoes do we have left? 12? Okay, let's put a few more torpedoes out, and then we'll... This is, I assume, going to be 4. I don't think we need more than 1, so we'll probably only need to use 4 harpoons. We'll have 4 left for whatever engagement comes. Hopefully we're given another opportunity to go back to port. I cannot believe we're up against 8 contacts, though. This is unreal. And we haven't seen any kind of negative actions taken against our noisemaker either. Maybe this is just because it is so noisy in the water. And that makes sense to me. Okay, we have reestablished contact with the Cashin. Contact 8. This is one we all want to focus on. Let's go above the layer. Assuming that they would focus on this, if they can hear it, of course. And unfortunately, I just thought about this. These, we actually lost contact with that torpedo now. Going above the layer should actually we should regain contact with everything at this point. There it is. Go ahead and neutralize our ballast. Still nothing on Sierra 8. Okay, speak of the devil, just like that. 2% confidence, I think that's a bit low. 30% confidence here, it's also pretty low. And they are incoming though. What'll be interesting to see is if one of these torpedoes actually changes direction and picks up the cash in. That would be perfect, in my opinion. I don't even know the range. Our torpedoes have a range of 40, is it? I checked it off camera and I've forgotten. Or was it 35? So these probably won't even make... Nah, that's only 20. Yeah, they actually can catch them. And they actually have a speed difference as well. I think their speed before they go active is around 40, and when they go active it's 45, something like that. So just little tidbits that I'm picking up myself, learning a little bit more about the smaller details of the game, and then sharing it with you. So nobody's homing in on this. I was really hoping this would take some fire, like some depth charges or something. Anything that would give away their position better. So how's this contact signature? Let's make our right rudder, slight right rudder, just so we can, as soon as this toad goes away, then I know I've gone too far, but I want to actually begin to turn slightly. This lowers our profile, basically, make our ship broadside, you have a huge sonar width. So let's, okay, that one's gone active now. She's going up. Not sure what she's got, but she's decided to rise to the surface, so maybe something. And this cash-in should actually be... I mean, this torpedo should be going active pretty soon here. And if we're lucky, she'll engage right into that cash-in. It's not the most likely scenario, but... yeah, it looks like they're going to avoid. So, you know what? I think we will just... oh my gosh. Well, this one has decided she has found her target, which unfortunately means this one might also find her target. That's probably the cash-in then. Which means that this one is probably also going to go after that. That's a shame. I think what we'll do is we'll launch a torpedo at this Krivak. I want it to just be beyond the Canaan, so we don't acquire that. And I want to, yeah, I really do want to bring... whoops, I went too far. I want to go below the layer. Come back. It's interesting to me that we're just playing as a number. I don't know what the... oh, wow, we sunk the cash-in. So that was a hit. And we have a deviation here. Is that also going after the cash-in, though? I hope not. Maybe our alligator? Or is this the Krivak? What the heck is going on here? Another hit. That's probably the cash-in then. Darn it. Let's find out. Is there 2 hits? 1 hit. She's rolling over too. 1 hit. Impossible to see if there's a second. Could have been 2 hits in the exact same spot, though that's unlikely. They should have been on opposite sides of the ship. Is that a hit? I'm just not going to be able to tell. I'm sure. So it might have been a hit on one of the transport ships and they just aren't dead. Although our solutions for these guys was pretty good, right? So, alright, well, let's do... we only have 1 left, and all the rest of them are below the surface, so I am going to do a missile launch here. Seems to make the most sense to me. Just do minimum range down the bearing. We'll do a pop-up action, and... alright, Harpoon, Tube 3, launch. The problem is we could get counterfire to this, because, I mean, we're now basically revealing our presence. Let's see if that happens. Especially if she's within 8,000 yards. That would be the worst case scenario. Then we reveal our position and we don't end up sinking her. That would be the worst. But I'm hoping that's not the case. Have we seen a missile flying over this guy yet? Oh, nope, that was a hit. And she sunk. Wow, perfect. Oh, but she just got away. Wow, we just barely saw in time the fact that she got away a shot. So, we're going to go ahead and cavitate. We're going to dive just below the layer. Might as well get our speed up. I'm not going to take any chances with this. Okay, and let's make our let's start heading north to try to catch up to those ships, which we're going to have to do eventually. And I'm going to sit right at 300, which is just right below the layer. I'm not sure where this torpedo is going to come from exactly. So it's possible that we can avoid her. The moment she's inbound, I think I'm going to run quiet. This should be too far. There's the torpedo. I saw her. Alright, is it going this way? Might have avoided it. It's in the water, it's searching. Does it have us? It does not appear to have us. Wow, lucky us. Well, everyone's allowed to get lucky a couple times, right? We'll see. I mean, that's not 100%. It still could find us. We're trying to give it a pretty narrow profile, and since it's going active, I think what we'll do is speed up, even if we're cavitating. See, this is the discrepancy I have, and people will have to let me know what is the actual case for game mechanics. It doesn't seem to me to matter for active missiles. Do they still use passive? My guess is not, since we're now cavitating in front of it, clearly making too much noise, but it is not paying any attention. So it doesn't seem like it matters to cavitate. Yeah, well, let's drop down. We're going to actually go flank speed to start catching up with the rest of these ships. So basically, I think what we'll do is pop up around the corpses of the Sovemenny and the Cashin. And so let's go all ahead flank. And then from there, we'll see if we really want to launch torpedoes or if we want to launch... I think we're going to... Let's just get the stores. I think we're going to want to launch harpoons. You know, we might even do a mix. That seems like the worst case scenario. Probably maybe 2 torpedoes first, and then after that. Yeah, I think maybe a couple torpedoes first, but let's just get into range, which just decreases the distance our torpedoes are going to need to travel. So, all right, just give me the map, and you right rudder a little slightly, and we'll speed up time a bit. Okay, flank speed, flank speed. We don't know what they're doing. They could be dispersing in any direction from here. And there is... I just can't imagine there's more than 8 contacts, right? So we'll just pop up right about here. Now I have the chart. We have to stop... Okay, so we're at ahead standard, and standard is good down to 300. So at 444, this is the point at which ahead full is cavitation. I have the actual parameters for the 688 now, the Los Angeles. So in a moment here, we'll also have to slow down even from ahead standard down to 2/3. I might as well do this. Okay, 2/3. Past the layer, we don't really need to get beyond 100, so we'll stay at like 150. We could go all the way to the periscope depth if we wanted, but I don't think it'll be necessary. This is basically where I need us to be, right here. Alright, we're re-establishing contact. They are, wow, quite a distance away. What does that look like to us? Wow, 58. That can't be right. Let's slow down to a head third so we get a... You know what? Alright, let's go up to periscope depth then. I just can't imagine this is right, but if it is, we are going to be using harpoons, which don't have... I think their limit is like 100,000 or something. It's just beyond the range. Okay, this Anguima hasn't gone anywhere. Maybe she was hit. Maybe she was one of the ones to get hit by a torpedo. Not sure. Okay. Actually, we'll keep our rudder right. If I move a little bit more to the starboard side. I think we'll have a better angle with our... Man, my phone going crazy. Stop. Thank you. So, let's just leave it right here. What's this thing? What's their confidence? 38, 39, 42. Damn, that distance. 30, 40,000. Their speed cannot be that good. I cannot imagine that they're faster than 33 knots. Just landing craft being that fast? It's insane. Well, how do we want to do this then? It'd be a long time to wait for the torpedoes to find them. Nonetheless, I think that's still our best option. Okay, these are closer than we thought, so let's go ahead and launch the Anguima at least. Are we, by the way, detecting this with our Toad? We are. Good. So we should get a pretty good profile of the Anguima. It's only at 35% right now, but... And hopefully this torpedo, which we should tell to run above. Wow. Wire break. That was extremely quick for a wire break. Alright, let's go to periscope depth, like I mentioned we would just do. And... Okay, good. Alright, so up ESM, up scope. And go ahead and reload since, yeah, we don't have... Wow, very intense signal strength. Alright, all these contacts are being upgraded. Solutions haven't been improved yet. Hopefully soon. There we are, sitting with our periscope and ESM above the water. Trying to get a good shot of that. Kind of hard to see. There it is, though. I like that. Okay, so let's just wait, I suppose. Let our... Hopefully our... Hopefully we'll dial in a better solution. Man, words hard sometimes. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We're actually getting pinged. No, this is the same as what happened before, right? We're getting pinged by dead ships, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why, by the way, with periscope, we not established like perfect contact with these guys? Alright, what are we looking at? Let's just go through these. We have Master 3, Master 2. Well, okay, we can go through all these. 353 should be this direction. We do see her. That might be even 2 that we see. Well, not a very good sea state. We'll go even a little bit higher under periscope depth. Okay, that was too much. 46 is okay, I think. Alright, let's try to get some lasers on these guys and get better distance to target. Wow. No luck. No luck at all. That would be 343, so it's definitely not what we're detecting here. We definitely have one of the other ships. This is at... Come on, give me 353 again. 352. Yeah, 26 yards, 26,000. 95% solution on this one now. Okay, good. Next one we have is at bearing 0. Well, that makes it pretty easy. There she is. Well, there they both are, I guess. Okay, let's try to get this one. Bearing 0. There it is. 16 knots. Yeah, we're definitely faster than them. And then there should be another one over here somewhere, which is like bearing 11. Somewhere here. And the sea state is willing. There it is. Okay, what are you? That doesn't make sense. Alright, cool. Master 6 has been 90. There we go. 95% solution. 25,000. Good. So what's the actual state of affairs? There it is. Alright, well, I think after this we just go ahead and do a few launches. We can knock off a few. Let's knock off this one, which is the furthest away. Pop up. Ready, aim, fire. And you know what? Just because I don't want to run this one down either, let's get this one as well. Ready, aim, fire. Okay, those are pretty close to their target, so that they don't engage the ships, which may currently, at present, be about to be destroyed by our torpedo. Okay, well, why don't we just take a look at our... Which one's closer? Sorry. This one's further away, so this is our first. And we'll jump over to the other one. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be a perfect little hit. Might as well reload these while we're at it. Looking good, looking good. There's our pop-up. She knows what she's going for. Alright. And that's one down. Let's jump over to the other one. Just in time to see her hit, and that one knocked out. Alright, now we have one torpedo that's about to engage the Anguima. So the last thing we need to do is just launch a final torpedo or harpoon. Which one do we want? We can make it an even 4 harpoons if we just launch this one. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait, the alligator turned though. Which one are we hitting right now? I don't know if this torpedo is hitting the alligator or the Anguima. And I really wanted to see this on the periscope, but I don't think we're actually going to be able to do that. Heading is... yeah, that's it. Oops, too far. I think we're breaching right now. Are we? Are we breaching? Nope, we're actually doing okay. Ah, I lost you. Where'd you go? No. Still no hit on that torpedo. Alright, leave it at 45. I'm still waiting for that torpedo. Oh, right about now. Right about now. Are we gonna see it? Alright. There it is. That is beautiful. One Anguima going down. Alright, that leaves us with just one alligator to contend with. So, let's go ahead and make this really simple. I'm going to have narrow scope pop up. We'll just try to put this right on target. Make it pretty easy. There it is. Harpoon away. Let's actually track this one on our periscope as well. Which this one is Master 2. 352. There she is. Okay. Now we can see the missile. I don't see the missile here, unfortunately, but I can speed up time a little bit too. Oh no! Get down. Get down, waves. Don't know the time to impact. Should be pretty soon. Oh, I see something. Was that a... Is that not a hit? Do they have... Wait, I mean, it's possible they have Sea Whiz, but I just would be very surprised. The ship is not hit. And we don't have a missile in the air. Huh. Okay, well, let's just try one more time then. Missiles away. Narrow. Fall down. All those things. Pop up, I should say, not fall down. Go ahead and give it another try. Well, let's see what happens with this missile. She's in course. Surely she'll detect her. Is she gonna hit something else? She is not. Wait. She is. She definitely did not... Oh, nope. What is she doing? Huh. I think maybe I'm not giving her enough time to actually lock on. Well, you know, we can always just end this with a simple torpedo. What's her distance? 25,000? Yeah. We'll say 4 harpoons. 3 harpoons, I guess. And 10. Alright, let's just do it this way. Okay, fair enough. No, you know what? Actually, no. I'm going to go... Let's lower all the stuff. Lower ESMS, downscope. I'm going to go flank speed to catch up for a little bit. And then we're just going to launch another torpedo. So... just catch up, and what I'm doing right now is just giving the other ships time to sink so that when I launch, I can do a wide spread on my Harpoon, and there's only one target for her. I think that's enough. So let's slow down to 1/3 again. Once we get to 1/3, lower speed. Okay, there's the alligator. She's probably not actually there, but... Alright. Below 10 knots, so I think safe for ESMS and all that. So we'll pop those up. Alright, bearing to target 004. Periscope 004. There she is. Put her on laser. Alright, there it is. 24. I believe that one. Okay, so let's try this again. No other ship should be able to block this one. So, 2-1, Harpoon, and launch. Let's give her plenty of time. Plenty of time to hone in on what she wants. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And that should be the end of this episode, which is already 35 minutes in length. But hey, you know what? If you give me 8 contacts, it's going to take a little while for us to get the job done. Lower all the stuff. Reload torpedoes. Let's load a torpedo here, and 1 Moss as well, just in case. Because I think it worked. Oh, it didn't work at all in this mission, but probably that's just testament to the fact that I'm not paying enough attention to ambient noise. If it's less noise, then those Moss decoys are probably actually useful. Alright, so that is going to conclude this video. I mean, at least this combat. Wow, all 8 were sunk. The big question is this our actual... I thought a Capucha was supposed to be part of the convoy. Great job. Okay, wow, this actually was the convoy we needed to sink. Pleased to hear the expected invasion of Reykjavik and Keflavik, Iceland, has been repelled. New orders to be issued shortly on this downlink. Don't issue me orders. Oh, wow, another medal. Another bronze star. Well, come on, guys. I've already gotten this one. Not enough room on this decorated chest for such trivial awards at this point. I'm being very sarcastic. Bronze star is still... Wow. Incredibly... I would have incredible respect for anybody with a bronze star. I have respect for anybody who's even in the military, but a bronze star, you know, that's serious business. We probably, as a submarine commander, are not deserving of having a silver star so far. But I don't know. Well, I'm talking on, you know, I don't have any great understanding of how medals would be awarded. So, all right. So our Iceland has been defended. This is our little nice world news reward for having completed the mission. Now our next goal will be to get back to port to repair, but it looks like Intel... Ah, fantastic! We can go after some submarines at last. Intel reports that a wolf pack of enemy diesel-electric attack subs will sail within the next 7 days and attempt to transit the Gauk area. This is Greenland, Iceland, United Kingdom area. So that's just the line. They must be sunk before they get the opportunity to cause mayhem along the North Atlantic convoy routes. Intelligence believes the pack may consist of 2 to 4 Foxtrot and or Romeo-class submarines. No problem for a Los Angeles class. So just locate and sink these attack subs. That'll be fun. Especially if it's 4 of them. Even 2 of them could be challenging, but 4 would be... I mean, it won't be just a turkey shoot. No contacts. Okay, exo status. Let's get these actually reloaded the way I want. And continue on course. Let's try to get out of the way quickly. Alright, so pause. I'm going to call this video to a close here. In the next episode, we will pick up in this patrol. I'm going to see... That might be it. No, 2 to 4 days before they... Or 2 to 4 days before they leave? Or 2 to 4 days before they arrive. I don't know. We'll check it out in the next video. So thanks for watching this one, and until the next video, take care.